including activists, elected officials, and legal experts.
And how demonstrators were treated in those situations by law enforcement compared to responses during Black Lives Matter protests. CBS 46's Brittany Edney is live outside of Georgia State Capitol tonight.
And Brittany, you spoke with legal experts today about what a lot of people are calling a double standard. Explain.
Rick and Tracy, months ago, the state started security improvements here at this entire Capitol Hill area to help prevent exactly what happened at the U.S. Capitol yesterday. I spoke with a legal expert about law enforcement's response to those riots and allegations of double standard in policing protests.
Scaling a wall, breaking in, and taking over the floor of the Senate. The attack on the U.S. Capitol left 4 people dead and police officers injured.
Many of them were domestic terrorists. That's what we call people who tried to take over the U.S. Capitol by any means necessary using unlawful force.
Attorney C.K. Hoffler questions why police weren't better prepared and why many failed to enforce laws.
Hundreds of people were held in the Capitol under siege, under tables, in a very, very precarious and dangerous situation because of the lack of a plan to address what people could have anticipated, reasonably anticipated, would have been a security breach and a dangerous situation.
One that many nationwide believe would have been handled very differently had it been a protest for social justice.
No one can tell me that if had been a group of Black Lives Matter protesting yesterday, they wouldn't have been treated very, very differently.
There is a difference with how they were treated versus how white supremacy groups are treated. And this is what we've seen in Georgia, unfortunately. So there needs to be equal application when people are protesting.
On November 18th, Trump supporters protested outside the Georgia State Capitol, ultimately gathering inside after going through proper security protocols, including metal detectors and bag searches. We showed Hofflers these unseen photos of brass knuckles used that day to prop open a door.
That would have been improper. That would have been a security breach. And there should be evidence of that, and that should be fully investigated. It should have been fully investigated. I'd love to see the results of that investigation.
Hoffler also explained everyone has the right to protest, to access government buildings that are public property, but rights end when security protocols are ignored and when violence and destructive behavior begin. Reporting live in Atlanta, I'm Brittany Edney, CBS 46 News.
Brittany,